Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am Ryan with Michigan Storm Chasers, and on today's video, we're going to focus on some rainfall expected and also a system that's trending to be perhaps a little bit snowier than expected before the new year is up. We also have some heavy rainfall potential as well. Let's go ahead and dive into the video and talk about all things weather here in the state of Michigan. So, first and foremost, I'll go ahead and start by saying that we do not have any severe or major storm chances on the horizon with this warm up we've expected here between the holidays. We are in the middle of that warm up. Tomorrow will be the warmest day of them all. 50s are expected for southern Michigan. Further north could be in the 40s. But with this warm up, we are looking at some systems off to our south that are producing severe weather. In particular, we have a system coming up our way for your Sunday time period that could cause severe weather in the eastern part of Ohio through West Virginia down through the Carolinas. But Michigan has no severe chance for Sunday. But what this system will bring us is some rainfall chances. Now, we're on the north side of the system as it passes through. When you're on the north side of the system, that's typically a more stable zone. In the wintertime, it's usually snow, but being that we're too warm for snow, it's going to fall as rain. On the south side of that system is your severe threat to our south and east. But with this system on the NAM3 model, we're looking at off and on rain throughout Friday, throughout your Saturday as well. It'll probably dry out as we get through the day on Saturday. But as Sunday morning rolls around, here comes that system off to our south here. And notice we have some moderate to heavy rainfall across Indiana and Ohio that will move up into Michigan as early Sunday morning, 7, 8, 9 a.m. So when you wake up in southeast Michigan, it could be a more moderate rainfall. Would not rule out a chance of a rumble of thunder, although that chance at this point appears quite low. It is highest off to our south and to our east where more instability is. As the system moves up into our area, it will dump a heavy amount of rain. Although flooding is not expected as we are in a drought, here's your drought monitor. The entire state abnormally dry or worse, moderate drought, severe drought in places. UP is getting some relief, but down here in southeast lower, we're mostly abnormally dry or moderate drought conditions. Although this rain will make a dent in that, I would not expect it to be, would not expect any long-term issues with flooding or stuff like that, but do expect a couple chances at urban street flooding, especially if drains are blocked, stuff like that. Your typical, summertime heavy thunderstorm type of ordeal where the heavy rains can cause some localized ponding in areas, that kind of flooding, definitely a possibility. Looking at the NAM model, looking at for rainfall totals, we are seeing through the day on Saturday and Friday and Saturday put together, we're looking at anywhere from about a quarter inch up to about a half inch in the UP of rain. And the second system that comes through on Sunday is going to be the heavy rainmaker here for southeast Michigan, where the NAM is saying upwards of 2 inches, close to 2 inches could fall. I do think that's a little bit overdone. I'm thinking more along the lines of an inch and a half at most, perhaps isolate higher amounts, but most of us here in that heavier swath from roughly the Tri-Cities down through about that Sturgis area, we're going to be at about an inch, perhaps an inch and a half of rain by the time Monday morning rolls around for you guys. So other than that, we're not looking at too much of in the way of any impacts, just some good moderate rainfall, perhaps rumble of thunder at most. No concerns for severe weather for us here in Michigan as that system is off to the south and east in Ohio for you guys. If you have Ohio friends or friends on the East Coast, this system will be impacting them. But for us here in Michigan, no concerns. Going into the long term, as this system moves out, we are looking and tracking potential for some backside snow. It could turn cold enough on the backside of that Sunday system that we could be talking about some wet snowflakes for you guys. Looking at the GFS model here Sunday, system brings some heavy rainfall in there for the LP. And the backside of that system, as it cools off Sunday night into early Monday morning, we could be talking about some wet snowflakes for you guys, especially in the eastern half of Michigan. Accumulations for this should be quite minimal, maybe an inch or two at most. If that increases, what you guys know. But for right now, do plan for some wet snowflakes to start your Monday morning commute if you live up in the eastern side of Michigan from Alpena down through that Bad Axe, down perhaps even toward Detroit area, could pick up some snowflakes as that system moves out. That's all I got to share with you guys for today's video. We will be talking about the long-term January outlook on tomorrow's video. If you're a winter lover, you do not want to miss this video. We're going to break it down in as much detail as possible, timeframes to watch, kind of a whole overview of what to expect. So do not miss it. It will be a great video for tomorrow. Two last things before I hop out here. The contest winner The number on yesterday's video that I picked, I have not touched it. It is still right here. It is 43. And there was one person who guessed it this morning when I woke up. I saw the notification. That channel is Steve TJ001. Steve TJ001. You had the correct number for the MSC t-shirt. So, Steve, please comment or get a hold of us here at Michigan Storm Chasers. Our email is contact@michiganstormchasers.com. Send us an email with your address, shirt size, and preferred color. We'll get it shipped out to you for your contest. So congrats to Steve. And thank you all of you guys who participated. Before I hop out of here, give a shout out for today's sponsor of the video, Lifestyle Exteriors, based out of Traverse City and Lansing areas. They do roofing, siding, a bunch of exterior needs on your homes. Feel free to give them a call, 989-854-3055. And thank you to Lifestyle Exteriors for sponsoring our videos and helping us maintain our operations here at Michigan Storm Chasers YouTube channel. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's YouTube update video for how January is looking in terms of our weather. You guys stay safe.